Hey everyone, it's Sarah, and today I am back to share some new scents from Dreamhouse Ikiryo with you. So I have got 2 full bottles that he just sent over, as well as some samples. Not all of these are new fragrances. I think he included 2 that I believe will be released with the sale, which by the time you see this, the sale should be live. The other 5 scents though, these are fragrances that are available on the website now, and ones that I haven't smelled all of these. So I am super excited to jump right in. I wanted to do a whole video on these that I could get out in case you guys are interested in any of these while the sale is going on. So anyways, I'm gonna shut up and I'm gonna jump right in. Now, I do have a problem. I may or may not use these because I pulled them out of my bin that has all my perfume making supplies in it, and these smell very fragrantly of things, which may or may not throw off the fragrance. So we're gonna see. Okay, anyways, we're gonna start with this one here called the Venusian. The fragrances, obviously, that are on the website, I know what the notes are. I don't know what the notes are in the newest ones, so when we get to those, I'm gonna guess. So anyways, this one is called the Venusian. This is one of my favorite bottles that I've seen from him in a long time. So as you guys know, he makes all of his own, he does all of the artwork, he does the photography, he makes the costumes, like he does everything. This one I'm obsessed with because the wax on this one is a dark metallic purple, and I am obsessed with that. I love this bottle so much. I think it is stunning. Oh my gosh, this is so good, you guys. Okay, this is so incredible. Every single fragrance he makes, I am always so in love with them. Okay, so this is a pretty intense floral. It's really, really warm though. It's like a warm, slightly clean, pretty intense floral. Oh my gosh, it's like, it's got kind of a vintagey smell to it. It's got a spiciness to it. Like you would almost think that there's cinnamon or something in this. I don't think that there is cinnamon in this. I think it's the incense that I'm getting that's giving me that kind of feeling of spice. That's what this is. It's like an incensey floral. The notes in this one are orchid, incense, French vanilla martini, black currant, rose, and musk. It is absolutely stunning. As this one dries down on paper, and again, I'm gonna have to test this on skin and let you know, which of course I will wear through all of these and I will update you in a what I wore last week video. As this is drying down on the paper though, that French vanilla is really starting to pop. Like a lot of the florals and the incense really, really mellows out, and a lot of that French vanilla is starting to come out. Oh, it's so good. I cannot wait to wear that one. Okay, next we have Venetian Doll. Oh my gosh, this is fantastic. Okay. This one right off the bat, I'm getting like a clean musk. I'm getting something sweet and warm, definitely a floral, and definitely a little bit of a woodiness. Very, very light, mild woodiness. It's almost indetectable, but it's definitely there. This is stunning. There's something about this that reminds me just a touch of orange moonshine scent to it, but it's very different. It's so good. Okay, so Venetian Doll is orchid, amber, oud, mimosa, black currant, white musk, and neroli. It's absolutely stunning. It's the oud that is coming through that is the woodiness, but for those of you that do not like oud, you don't have to be afraid of this, because whenever he uses oud, he does it with such a light hand that you almost can't smell it at all, and it doesn't smell like a traditional, it never smells like a traditional really heavy Middle Eastern oud. He just does not work with oud in that way. It's always done with such a delicate hand to where it's just it's just barely detectable. It's just adding just the slightest bit of a woodiness, because I am not huge on oud, not really heavy ouds. I don't really like woody fragrances at all, to be completely honest. So anything that comes across as like overly woody is going to be a no for me. But none of his fragrances have ever come across as like overly woody. He just blends everything to perfection. Now, as this one dries down, I'm really starting to get a lot of the blackcurrant, which I absolutely adore. I love a blackcurrant scent. Stunning, absolutely stunning. I mean, you really just can't go wrong with any of his fragrances. I absolutely love them. If you guys are wanting reviews on any of his other fragrances, just go on my channel and do a search for Dreamhouse Ikiryo. I've got a ton of videos talking about, like, I think I've got a couple talking about every fragrance of his that I own. But I have a ton of videos on this channel that will go through so many different fragrances. So go to my channel. You should find a playlist for Dreamhouse Ikiryo. Okay, moving right along, we're going to get into some of these samples. I'm so excited. I can't wait to get my nose on the two new ones. I have not smelled them. Okay, so we have got this one. I think this one came out first. This is Venetian Doll Lucian. I think this one, and then we have Lucian or Lucian and Lucia. I don't know. I'm the worst with pronouncing things, but this is Lucian or Lucian. And this one came out before Lucia or Lucia. This is like immediately oh my gosh, immediately a love. This is right up my alley. This is the kind of fragrance that I like to wear. This is sweet and warm and cozy and everything that I love in a fragrance. So this has definitely got some spice in it, but there's something in it that is really smoothing over the spice, and it almost smells like a candied spice. A really, really smooth candied spice. I'm definitely smelling cardamom. It's so good. It's like warm, smooth, sweet spices. Oh my goodness, this is phenomenal. Okay, so this one again is Venetian Doll Lucian, and this is tamarind rosewood. It's the tamarind, well, tamarind and cardamom. Tamarind, rosewood, oud, cardamom, coumarin, and ambrette seed. So the ambrette seed is where the smoothness is coming from. The ambrette seed has really grounded the spices. It's really smoothed them out. The tamarind it almost smells like candy. Oh my gosh. This one's really, really mellow, but at the same time, it's really, really rich smelling, very deep smelling. It's warm. It's got like a gourmand edge to it from the tamarind, I'm thinking. It's got a cleanliness to it. It's spicy, but without smelling like overly spicy. It's not a cardamom like a cardamom that you're gonna get with the Atelier d'Or Lune Feline, which is a very heavy, like almost a rubbery smelling cardamom because it's so intense. This is cardamom, but really, really smooth and warm without having any of that like really spicy intensity. This is delicious. This is right up my alley. These are my favorite kinds of fragrances. This is going straight to the top of my list as one of my favorites from the house. This is delicious. So that is Venetian Doll Lucian or Lucian. It is fantastic. And then we have Venetian Doll Lucia or Lucia. Oh my gosh, there's something that immediately like reminded me of home. Like Seattle home. It like immediately smelled almost nostalgic and like home, which a lot of Vincent's fragrances are like that for me. In fact, almost all of them are like that for me. For some reason, they're incredibly unique fragrances, but for some reason they smell like home to me. They smell nostalgic and I don't even know how to explain it. I don't know. But this one is no different. This one immediately, it almost has, gosh, it almost smells like it could have like a black cherry in it or something. I don't think this has got black cherry in it, but it smells like it could have a syrupy berry in it. Like a really syrupy berry. Oh my gosh. Again, it smells like incense. This one is warm. This has got like a fuzziness to it. It's got like a, I don't even know how to explain it. It's got some kind of like a fuzzy, hazy, like almost like an ozonic quality to it. Oh my gosh, this is fantastic. This one's very, very unique smelling. Okay, this one is Venetian fog. Okay, so that's where I'm getting whatever the ozonic, fuzzy, hazy situation is that I'm smelling. It's got to be that. Venetian fog, champagne, peony, belladonna. Oh my gosh. Tuberose is where I'm getting the sweetness from, and agarwood. Again, the agarwood is very, very mild. Like I really don't even smell it. It's probably grounding the tuberose and some of the other notes, but without being overly woody. I am obsessed with this. There's something about this that's nostalgic smelling to me. It smells like home. Oh my gosh, I am obsessed with this. So there isn't any kind of a berry in here. I'm guessing it's the combination of maybe the tuberose and the champagne that's giving me the feeling of like a sweet berry. Oh my gosh, you guys, he has really outdone himself this time. I mean, these are like, holy cow. It's hard to even explain how his fragrances like affect me. I don't even know how to explain it. It's wild. And it's like that with all of his fragrances. I can't explain why they smell why they smell like home to me, but they do. All of his fragrances, they always smell like home to me. Okay, let's go with, okay, this is the last one that I actually, that is on the website. This one is called Même les anges peuvent rêver, which I think means angels can dream too, or something like that. Really cool name. So, okay, let's smell these. I cannot wait to wear all of these. It's gonna be a whole week of me wearing nothing but Dreamhouse scents probably. Oh my gosh, I'm like speechless. This could almost be like a stronger sister fragrance to Drifting. The smell, I think this has got some honey in it. This is gonna be a softer fragrance. This is probably one that I'll wear closer to the skin. I'm gonna wear this immediately as soon as I can because I'm obsessed with this. Oh my gosh, okay. This is tobacco, honey. Okay, so tobacco, honey, musk, Buddha's hand, oak moss, and magnolia. It's the tobacco and honey combination that I'm really smelling, but I have never smelled such a soft, delicate tobacco and honey combination. I mean, I feel like even people that don't like tobacco or honey would like this. It's blended so beautifully. It's a little bit sweet. It's very soft. It's very ethereal smelling. It's clean. You get a really beautiful cleanliness from the musk and the magnolia. Oh my gosh, this is perfection. I cannot wait to wear this. As this one dries down on the paper, and of course paper is always different than skin, but as this dries down on the paper, the tobacco and honey kind of fall away, which makes sense since they're actually top notes. That's another thing. I have never seen tobacco and honey together in the top notes of a fragrance, but they are in the top notes of this fragrance. So they do kind of soften up and kind of go into the background, and the musk comes forward. I'm getting a lot of the clean musk on paper now. This is absolutely stunning. I cannot wait to wear that. Okay, that's just another, it's another just incredible fragrance. That one is called Même les Anges Pouvant Revers. Gorgeous. Okay, and then the two newest ones. I will have to guess on these because I have no idea what is in these. This one is called Melano, and just by the name I would guess that this has melon in it, but there's no telling. Oh, this one, it's another one that smells nostalgic to me. Something about this reminds me of Charlotte's skin chemistry. Oh my goodness, and how fragrance smells on her skin, which is completely different than how it smells on mine. Of course, she's a baby, so it's gonna, things are gonna smell way different on her. But this does remind me of Charlotte and her skin chemistry and how things smell on her. I have no idea what is in this. There's definitely some kind of a floral in the middle, like some kind of a dry floral. It reminds me of the florals that are in maybe Bees and Butterflies, or